Deuteronomy chapter 31. Moses then went on to address these words to all Israel. I am now 120 years old, and I can no longer deal with anything. Remember that the Lord told me, "You shall not cross the Jordan." It is the Lord your God who is going ahead of you. It is He who will exterminate these nations and dispossess them. Joshua will be going ahead of you, as the Lord has commanded. The Lord shall deal with them as He dealt with Sihon and Og, the Amorite kings, whom He exterminated along with their land. So when He has given these nations over to you, you shall deal with them according to the whole commandment I enjoined on you. Be valiant and strong. Do not fear or tremble before them, for the Lord your God is with you. He will not leave you or abandon you. After this, Moses summoned Joshua and said to him in the presence of all Israel, "Be valiant and strong. You shall go with this people into the land which the Lord swore to their fathers He would give them, and you shall give it to them as their inheritance. It is the Lord who is going before you. He shall be with you. He shall not leave you or abandon you. You shall not be afraid of them or be terrified." Moses put this law in writing and entrusted it to the priests, descendants of Levi, who carried the ark of the covenant of the Lord, as well as to all the elders of Israel. Moses then gave this order to them: at the end of every 7 years, at the time fixed for the year of cancellation of debts, on the feast of the tabernacles, when all Israel assembles to present themselves before the Lord in the place chosen by Him, you shall proclaim this law in the hearing of all Israel. Assemble the people, men, women, and children, and the aliens who live in your cities, that they may listen to it. Learn to fear the Lord your God, and take care to put into practice all the words of this law. Their children, who do not know it yet, shall hear it, and learn to fear the Lord your God all the days that you live in the land which you are to take possession of after crossing the Jordan. Then the Lord said to Moses, "The day of your death is already near. Call Joshua, that the 2 of you may present yourselves before me in the tent of meeting, that I may give him my orders." So Moses and Joshua presented themselves in the tent of meeting. The Lord appeared to them in the tent in a pillar of cloud. The pillar of cloud stood at the entrance of the tent. And the Lord said to Moses, "Now you are going to rest with your fathers. Then this people shall rise up and prostitute themselves to strange gods, the gods of the land which they are going to enter. They shall abandon me and break the covenant I have made with them. On that day my anger will blaze out against them. I shall abandon them and hide my face from them. They will be devoured, and numerous misfortunes and adversities will come upon them, so that they will surely say, 'Have not these misfortunes come upon us, because our God is not in our midst any more?' But on that day I shall surely hide my face from them, because of all the evil which they have done in going after other gods. So now write this song down, teach it to the children of Israel, and put it in their mouths. For this song shall be my witness against the people of Israel. For I shall bring them to the land which I swore to their fathers, a land flowing with milk and honey. But after they have eaten and are satisfied and have grown fat, they will turn to other gods and serve them, thus despising me and breaking my covenant. And when these numerous misfortunes and adversities come upon them, this song shall bear witness against them, since their descendants will not forget it. I know very well the plans they are already making, even before I have brought them into the land which I promised them. On that day, Moses wrote this song and taught it to the people of Israel. Then the Lord gave this command to Joshua son of Nun: Be valiant and strong, for you shall bring the people of Israel to the land which I have promised to them, and I shall be with you. When Moses had finished writing in a book the words of this law, he gave this order to the Levites who carried the ark of the covenant of the Lord: Take this book of the law, place it by the side of the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God. There it shall remain as a witness against you, because I know how rebellious and obstinate you are. If today, while I am still living among you, you are rebellious against the Lord, how much more shall you rebel after my death? Assemble all the elders of your tribes and your officers before me. I am going to say these words in their hearing, and I shall ask heaven and earth to witness against you. For I know that after my death you shall surely become corrupt and shall stray from the way that I have enjoined on you. And misfortune shall come upon you in the future for doing what is evil in the eyes of the Lord, provoking his anger with the work of your hands. Then, before the whole assembly of Israel, Moses recited the words of this song until